Welcome back, my friends. Vaporology back in your face once again. Today with the EHPro. This is the SPD A5. Don't ask me what the name means because I have no clue. First of all, I want to say thank you to Wade over at gearbest.com for sending this to me for review. And I'm going to get right into it, guys. You know me, I'm not here to waste anyone's time. So it does come in a nice little box. It's shrink wrapped. Slides out to reveal a manual, and you lift up the bottom and there's a USB cable in there. At first I didn't even realize it was in there because the box doesn't look like it has anything else in it, but nice to have. I don't know if you're like me, you probably have about 50 of them, so one day it might come in handy. So I'll quickly just run through the manual for you. If you want to read more, just pause. I'm going to go through this fairly quickly. Try and get you all the relevant info. 20 amp or greater discharge battery, so at least like a Samsung 25R or one issue with this thing, I don't know if it's the issue, I don't know, it's safety. So you know what, I've had one of my mods get wedged in my pocket once here. This wasn't very long ago, and it was my IPv3. So I'll quickly just run through this and I'll tell you the story. So I'm running through that, or running through the freaking Walmart, and what's that smell? Something smells dank. Like, what is that? Ugh. And I'm like, wait a minute, my freaking leg is warm. Pull my mod out, and somehow it got wedged against something else in my pocket, and it was just auto firing. So it would fire the full 15 second timeout. Sorry, here's the warnings. Focus. There we go. Anyway, and I kept doing that, so it just completely fried the coil in there. I almost burnt myself up. The whole mod was just smoking hot. Like, damn it. Like, if that would have been a mech mod or something else, I probably would have blown myself up. So, I'm all for protection. And one of the things this thing does is if you don't use it for half an hour, it'll shut off. Now, that can drive you nuts. Or, for me, I don't really mind. It turns on fairly easy. It's just 5 clicks. Well, it locks with 5 clicks. You can't turn it off, actually, when it's on. If you lock the device, like I just did there, it will, if you don't use it for 5 minutes, it will power it off. And I kind of like that, to be honest. A lot of these devices, you can't turn them off. They just, you know, you can lock them, but you can't turn them off without taking the battery out. So I'm all for protection. People, you see all these horror stories, people blowing themselves up. This could save you in the event that that were to happen. So the box comes with a QR, or a security code, sorry. You can check that at the website on the box. Run through the specs. 5 to 50 watts, 18650, need at least a 20 amp or greater discharge. It'll work all the way down to 0.1 of an ohm, 0.05 in temp mode, all the way up to 3 ohms. It's 87 millimeters tall by 40 millimeters wide by 23 millimeters thick. It is super light, the lightest device of anything I own. It's got short circuit protection, overcurrent protection, temperature protection, a removable battery cover, and a mono OLED screen, whatever the hell that is. So, the device itself, like I said, so light. When I first got it and pulled it out of the box, I'm just like, wow, this thing is light. I find this is suited like perfectly, like, you know, you go running out with your shorts on, you throw an RDA on this thing, and it is like lighter than, wow. It's like perfect for, you know, for the purse, for the wife, for, you know, just for packing around. Like when I'm out and about, I hate packing around a big dual box mod. I won't do it. I can't. Fuck, man, it's too huge. So I'll grab something like this or something like this, and I found like this thing is heavy. Like you throw this in a pair of shorts and it's fucking pulling your pants down. Pardon my French. But this one, I found it was great. I found myself going to it more often than not, simply because of how easy it is to pack around, and the hand feels really nice. They chamfered these edges, which makes it feel really nice in your hand. So I've got it I've got a nickel coil I built in one of these stock OBS heads just to show you the temperature control. And the temperature control works very well. Oh, I got it locked. Delivers a flavorful, nice, consistent vape. And I don't know, like, either you love temperature control or you hate it. Personally, I don't use it all that much. I like it in certain aspects. I love it when I go to change out my juices and I can completely dry my coil out without burning it. Stuff like that. But I'm a flavor chaser, and I find I can't really get the flavor I want for the most part. So you can watch the temperature. I'll try and get this in focus for you guys. You can watch the temperature ramp up to its set, and then the power drops down. So it's set to 41 watts. It's only taking 8 to maintain that. So the power regulation on this thing is very good. I have an old, tired-ass VTC4 in here, and it lasts a long time, surprisingly. In temp mode, little sub-tank on here with some Kanger OCC coils in there, and you're laughing. It's a great little setup for someone who's looking for that. 50 watts, a small form factor. I don't know if they were aiming, but this thing is literally identical to my DNA 60. This is a VaporShark clone from Geeko. I've done a review on it. If you're interested, you can check that out. But it's literally identical. Like, form factor wise, they are the same. Although this thing is way lighter. So battery battery very easy to replace. You just simply pop that out, slide it out, and you're laughing. So it actually goes negative up, positive down. This is and it actually is spring loaded inside. Charging port does not support pass-through, so if you do plug it in and are charging it, it does charge back. I think it's a 1 amp. It'll support 1 amp. It's a little red light that goes on there, right there. It will change blue when the battery's finished. You also see that little animation of the battery charging, so it kind of lets you know how much you have left. Whereas most of them just have a lightning bolt and you have no idea how far along it is. So that's nice. In non-temperature mode, as you can see, charging, no output, so it won't let you fire it. So it does not support the pass-through. Keep that in mind. But it's very easy to change the batteries. Like, that's so nice. Like, even like something like this guy, which I'll talk about later, you know, it's a bitch to change the batteries. It really is. You gotta sit there and get a coin. It's like 1,000 threads to get the damn thing out. So my only bitch here with this guy is in the week that I had it, I didn't even notice it actually, because I was running my Zephyrus on there for quite a while, and a couple times I had changed fluids and whatever. I think what I did is, like, because this thing was never dropped, it was never abused, somehow I managed to crack the top cap. Now, I'm fairly certain I did it by over-torquing an atomizer. I pulled it apart and kind of glued it all back together, and it's fine, it works. I've still been using it for days now since I fixed it. It's so fine. But that's my bitch. Like, it's not a metal top cap. I don't get that. I don't know why. My advice to any owners would be to watch how tightly you are torquing your addies down, because you can do the same thing very easily. So that is the only downfall, and the fact that the 510 is brass and not stainless steel. Don't know how that'll hold up over the course of time, but we will find out. If anything changes, I will let you know. So that is essentially the SPD A5. In non-temperature mode, it ramps up pretty quick. I do like it. I'll throw my star tank on here and have a toot. Also, I got a brand new Star Pro on the way. Should be here next day or two. So stay tuned on that. Me, I love my star tanks. These things rock for flavor. I'm interested to try them out in temperature control. So you put a new coil on, it asks you, new coil on, same down. What this does is it'll lock in your resistance or not. So if it's a new coil, like right now it's not reading anything. New coil, and same down. I press down. Well, now it's showing me at 0.08. Well, that was that other coil, right? So it allows me to, that's kind of dumb, because I'm not in temperature mode anymore. Anyway, if I would have pressed up as I should have, it would have re-read the atomizer. So this is what allows you to lock in your resistance, kind of. So I'm just going to turn the temperature control off. I don't need it. I'll crank it all the way up to 50 watts and just show you the ramp up. It's pretty quick. I like it. So you can see it's 50. Oh. So pretty instant power delivery. I actually did torture test this thing for a while. I just chain vaped it, and I don't know if it's really made for that with this plastic top cap. I guess it probably is rated for heat. It has to be, but remember, the Star Tank, it needs like 50 watts to really shine, 45, 50 watts. But I actually don't mind this device, minus the top cap and the fact I cracked it. That is its major downfall. Other than that, I'm still using it. I still like it. I still go for it because it's so damn light. Summertime, you want something you can just easily pack around. Well, this might fit the bill. I'm also going to be doing a written blog on this thing on all new sponsored products. You can check them out on my associated website, modsauce.ca. I will post a link in the description to help you jump over to that. You can read all about it. Might be a little more info in the written, and also some pictures and all that. Also, there'll be a link and a coupon code if you're interested in picking one of these up at GearBest. And that is basically it. That is the EHPro SPD A5 in a nutshell. So there are a couple other features you can do. You can flip the screen around. You got to lock the device first. It does have a stealth mode, so it will allow you to turn the screen right off. And I found this screen is super bright. Compared to like an IPV or any of that kind of thing, it's like this bluey kind of green color, and I found even in daylight you can still read the screen very nice. Like right now that IPV one's on, you can barely see it in there. Right, you gotta light it up before you can see it. Whereas this one I found even at nighttime, you almost had to turn it off because it's so damn bright. That blue color really is bright. It makes it very easy to see. So you can stealth mode, and you can also flip the screen around if you're right or left-handed. Also in temp mode, if you'd like to change from Celsius to Celsius to Fahrenheit, you can do that as well. You just make sure the device is locked and press the plus and minus button together. Hold them down. You see it's in Fahrenheit right now. It will change to Celsius, sorry. Now it's in Celsius, it will change back to Fahrenheit. So that's basically it, guys. Unlock. I like it. Lots of more reviews to come, guys. One thing I want to talk about just for a second here is this guy. This is a clone of the SX Mini. Picked it up on Alibaba. It's like half the price, 100 US. Solid unit. Body clone is great. They need a little work on the chip. Right now, temperature control is not working properly. It is an M class, so I am getting another one sent to me from this supplier. Hopefully it will be good. Hopefully I just got a bad unit, but stay tuned on that. This is the clone M class, and I gotta say, just the body of it alone is solid. Like, oh, it feels so nice. I love that mod. But it is heavy. Like, you think the IPV Mini's heavy? Oh, it's twice as heavy as this. Like, it's a tank. But I thank you guys for watching. Make it cloudy, my friend. Keep calm. Vape on.